welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Sally Jacks, TV mum, and I wanted to do a video today of how we can get ourselves prepared for Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
It's September, Sally. What are you talking about? I know, but let me tell you, these really will help. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Sally Jacks, TV mum. I'm just in my pads just, hang on, that's my tips and tricks. I've had to write them down because I've got so many that I'm going to forget of what to tell you and what to do, because it kind of just comes automatic to me because I've been doing it for so long. But Christmas is just around the corner. We are September now, and before you can say Santa down the chimney, it's going to bite you on the bum before you know. And if you're not sorted, it can be a very, very, very stressful time. I'm just at my digs now, the lovely place that I stay while I'm down at work. So I stay in a lovely house in a room at the sort of back of the house, and you can see the water on my bedside cabinet there because I'm still doing that Japanese water ritual. And if you haven't seen that vlog, then I would urge you, because that is such a good vlog and it's made such a difference for me doing the water ritual every single morning. It's made a difference to my skin, everything. I just feel better, brighter, lighter. I feel more awake, more alert. It's a really, really, really good thing to do. Anyway, let's crack on with Christmas. So one of the things that we do is we tend to overspend every single year. So the first one, I'm gonna say budget. So make sure you have a budget right now of what you're going to spend on Christmas. And then if a present has come slightly under, it doesn't mean to say that you've got to go and spend slightly over on somebody else, but it means that you can if you want. So my next tip is to have a look at what you did last year and reassess. So looking at what you spent on food, looking at what you spent on presents. Did you go overboard? Did you buy too many chocolates? Were there too many nuts? Did you have to throw away? Did you throw away some booze? Did you throw away a lot of food? So look at what you've actually bought the year before and look at the mistakes you made and don't make those again. So the next one is actually buying and this is the wrong time of year because we're September, but you could start getting now. But in January, it's a fantastic time to go and buy cards, wrapping paper, ribbon, etc. because all the shops absolutely slash it down. Now I go there, but actually it makes sense. So if you buy them when they're 50% off, or they've knocked them right down, or they've even gone to 70% off, you've got yourself your cards for next year and you're wrapping at an incredibly cheaper price, and also it's done. So that's one more thing off your list to buy at the end of the year the next year. The next thing is, and a lot of people do this, is actually wrap as you buy. Now if you're buying throughout the year like me, this isn't always possible. However, if you're going to buy in a clump, if you're going to do it maybe at the end of September or the end of October or the end of November, the good time is to do it all in one clump. So what I tend to do is I tend to do it when Frankie Jack's out, maybe my mum's taking him out for the day, or maybe when he's at school, and I'll get a mince pie. I might even warm myself a little bit of mulled wine. If it's during the day, it tends not to happen. It tends to be maybe my glass of water, but I put a Christmas movie on or Christmas songs, and then I will wrap. I find it very stressful. I don't enjoy it because I have that much to do, but if you can get it out of the way and get it done, then it's so much easier. Another tip we wrap in is to actually wrap. You don't have to wrap in wrapping paper. You can just get a bag, you can get tissue paper. So you wrap it in tissue paper, put it in the bag, looking like it's exploding out of the bag. You know when the tissue paper pops out, and then just tie a little ribbon, and then you've already got the tag. That is brilliant, and a really good place to get your bags from is Costco if you are a member of them. Now another big tip for me, and it's not going to work now for you, but it's going to work next year, so is to buy throughout the year. So as soon as I see something that I know somebody's going to like, I will get that for them. And if it's shoes or things like that, obviously you need to know what their exact shoe size are. If it's clothing, then you've got to be a bit careful, because if you buy at the start of the year and they lose weight or they put on weight, then obviously you've got a garment that you can't give to them. But things like bits of jewellery, mugs, accessories, I'm just trying to think what I've got, kids board games, all those kind of things you can buy throughout the year. So if I see something and it's on a deal, especially as we're heading out of summer into autumn, when all those deals are in the shops for the summer sales, then I will grab a bargain or two then. The other thing is that if you don't want to buy throughout the year, another great tip is to actually put away some of your money every single month. So as you get paid at the end of the month, maybe you're thinking, well, I'm going to put £20 away, or I'm going to put £50 away, or I'm going to put £100 away. But you put a certain amount a month away, so then you've got that money to be able to spend in November if that's the way you like to shop. Get everything out of the way before December hits, and I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about your wrapping, I'm talking about your cards, I'm talking about your Santa list, I'm talking about your decorations. Get it all out the way. December is such a lovely month if you enjoy it as much as I do. I'm absolutely mad on it, and I like to sit back and enjoy it, not think, I've got this to do, I've got that to do. And it just, I've had it before when I've been wrapping on Christmas Eve. I can't think of anything worse, and it makes me feel physically sick. So the best thing for me is actually getting ready and getting it all out the way before December hits. Budget for food as well. A lot of people don't do this, so they don't think, well, I'm going to be spending X, Y, Z on food. Now that could be that you actually put away, again, some money every single month. So you put it into either your sinking fund or your family fund or your holiday fund, and you put maybe £10 a month away. So you're going to know that at the end of the month you're going to have £120 or whatever it is you're going to spend on food. The other thing is, don't overly buy. Loads of people do this and make this big mistake, and then they throw away so much waste. But also, as you're doing your shops, things like Tesco points, things like Sainsbury's points, if places have this still, because I know that Tesco's do, then collect those points, collect those vouchers, and don't spend them every time they're coming in. Save them for Christmas and use that on your Christmas shop. That book and plan ahead. So if you're eating out on Christmas Day, I know this year is going to be a little bit different because it's the coronavirus, but we always eat out at the same place. So we've already booked, and we actually book on Christmas Day as we're leaving the building. But now obviously things could be very different this year, and we might not be able to even eat out in restaurants, etc., because they might go into lockdown. So have a plan B instead. So we've already decided that if the place closes and we're not allowed to eat there, or it has closed for any monetary problems that it's had throughout the year because of COVID, we know now that we're going to eat at home, and that's what we've decided to do. But if all goes to plan and all is well, we're eating out at the same place we always eat, and it's already been booked. Also, this is for things like family events, friends getting together. Now obviously Christmas markets, I do believe they've been cancelled this year, but if they were going ahead, put that in the diary. So I tend to do it around about October. So if I'm having Frankie Jack's Christmas party, or I want to go out with friends and family, I tend to put that date in, and I text them, or I message them, or I'll WhatsApp them around about October with that date in the diary. There's only ever something like 3 or 4 weekends, depending on how the month rolls, before Christmas, and you find that all of those are gone with adults. Oh, sorry, so-and-so booked me in. Oh, sorry, we're doing this with the kids. Oh, sorry, we booked this with the kids. And you can never get a date in with friends and family. And of course, it's the best time of year to meet up. The thing that I've got going is I've got Frankie Jack to start writing his lists. So I've already done it. He's already got a book. We bought it from Primark. It's a Monsters Inc. one, and we've already started his list. So he knows what he wants as his main present, and a couple of others. Now, kids might not be ready yet and might not know, but you can start sort of asking them, what do you think you want from Santa? So Frankie Jack already has an idea of what he's going to send to Santa, and then when we get to the end of November, we always do this, it's the end of November, so I always put the tree up early, so we always do this when the tree's up. We will sit down and write that Santa's letter, but we've already got a kind of list already written out, and we write that letter to Santa and we send it off, because remember, through Royal Mail, I think your letter to Santa has got to be posted roughly around about the 7th, 8th or 9th of December. It changes every year to be able to get that reply back from him. So of course you want to experience that with your kids, because that's the magic. So get it in and done early, and it also gives you some tips and tricks to be able to help Santa out this Christmas. We declutter before Christmas every single year. We also do this before his birthday as well for Frankie Jack. So we basically say Santa wants a little bit of help, he needs more room in your playroom to be able to bring you new toys, so let's declutter. This also gives you a really good chance to be able to give away to charity, to be able to give away to school, fairs and things like that they're doing. I know this year is going to be a little bit different. We don't know what this entails, but for a normal year, it gives you a chance to be able to give to other. Plus, if it's a really good toy that you think you may be able to make some money back on, you could be selling that on lots of different auction sites and lots of different places like Facebook Marketplace, because of course you could make money back to either help, 1, on new presents for family and friends, or also 2, on that food budget, or 3, on that decor, or 4, to put away in the saving funds for your children. We've also decided in our family that it was just getting a little bit too much, because there's 4 of us. I've got 2 brothers and a sister, so there was 4 of us growing up. So then they've all got partners, so we're having to buy for them. Then they've all got children, and it was just getting bigger and bigger and more stressful every year. And it was a couple of years ago that we decided to call a halt on the adults and just do the kids. Now you could, if you wanted to with the adults, you could do a Secret Santa. So you just take on 1 present and everybody buys, so at least everybody's getting a present. We haven't decided to do this. We just concentrate purely on the kids. Another tip is to get in early with your food delivery. So if you know the supermarket that you love to go to, or maybe there's a special supermarket that's doing some specialities this year that you love, and you've had a look through that magazine or you know, flyer that they've sent out or on their website, make sure you get in early. So make sure you book your appointment. So exactly when they come out, make sure you've got in with your appointments. You haven't got the faff, you haven't got the having to queue up, because of course this year, especially more than ever, you're not going to want to be in a busy shop. And also as well, get your turkey ordered as early as possible, or bought as early as possible and in that freezer, so then you know you don't, or whatever you eat on Christmas Day, and then you don't need to worry about getting hold of whatever you need to before Christmas. But all in all, this video or this vlog is all about getting in early. So doing everything early so it doesn't mount up on you. Now whether that is you want to write it in a book, or whether you want to have like a pad that keeps you up to date, or you want to have it on an app on your phone, whichever way is great for you, because everybody's unique, everybody's individual. Some people might want to wrap first, somebody might want to send their cards first, but whatever it is, get it in early so you're done and dusted for Christmas and you can just enjoy. I hope this has helped a lot of people. My main one is to spread throughout the year. That's my top tip. However, it's up to you. You might want to take a few on, you might not want to, but I hope you enjoy the vlog. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. We would love to have you part of our social family, because a lot of my vlogs are to do with family life, etc., and eventing and crafting, etc., and we would love to have you part of it. I'm Sally Jack's TV Mum, and it's been a pleasure having you with me. I'll see you later.